For Seed 564 PLO7, we have our behavior management plan project. This project was very in-depth in regards to interviewing a cooperating teacher, observing the cooperating teacher and a specific student, research analysis for both journal articles and textbook. This project was very detail oriented, and this project had us really observe a specific student with a specific behavior. So in this case, the student that I observed with my cooperating teacher was a student with high behavior. The student has Down syndrome, and the student has severe ADHD. The student, since the beginning of the school year up until now, has shown aggression in ways of yelling, screaming, work refusal, task refusal, getting upset from doing a preferred task to a non-preferred task, or even having to do a non-preferred task to a preferred task, eloping, whether that be in the classroom, and it's in the student's mainstream classroom. So there was a lot of behaviors that went along with this student. And so I really got to observe the student and start to come up with strategies and plans that could possibly help the student within the classroom, and share those plans and strategies with his current teacher. And so this project not only had me think outside the box for this student, but also think about for students in my case. I currently do not have as high behavior of students, but I do have a student who does have behaviors. And so it made me now think into my lens as a teacher, how I can better support and help my student with strategies that maybe aren't currently working, or aren't helping, or haven't shown much success and improvement. What I can do now as a teacher to really help that student, the PBIS, the positive behavior intervention supports, and strategies, like what as we teachers, what can we do to help better support our students, especially our students with behaviors, and how to manage those behaviors, whether that be whole classroom management or personal student behaviors. And so I was really able to dig deep on that and observe a student, and really figure out how I can better help support the student, regardless if they're my student or not. And so I really liked this behavior, and it made me really think deep, and it allowed me to have that personal connection, now being able to be in that teacher role. If this was my student, what would I do? How could I help? What resources do I have to use? And at the same time, even as teachers, there are times where we stumped and we don't know what to do, and that is okay. And that's why outside sources, outside people could possibly help. And so that's just one thing that's many things that I learned from this project, is different resources that can be used, and strategies and supports that can be used and created and thought of and researched to help our either classroom management or specific student behavior management.